Hello everyone, you're welcome. This is Kingsley from KingspetDesigns. If you're just joining me for the first time, please ensure you subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit on the notification bell so that you get notified each time I upload new video. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to create this kind of effect on text, how to create some kind of glowy or neon kind of lightning effect on your text. So I'll show you how to create this kind of effect like this on your text. So without waste of time, let's just go straight to the tutorials. First, I'm going to select all of my all these ones. I'm going to select them and just keep them one side. So on my background, I'm going to lock the background. So now I'm going to still maintain this particular background. So I'm going to get my text. I'll type in my text, love. So now I'm going, after typing in my love, I'm going to increase it and ensure I select this color that will show on this background. So now the next thing I'm going to be doing is to, on this particular, I have something in this side. I didn't use actually the letter O and it wasn't this font, so I'm going to first of all let me change the font to the one I used there. I have to use select a thicker font, so area black is okay. Now on this side, I said I use the love shape. To get that love shape, you have to click on Ctrl F11 on your keyboard. It's going to bring out this particular links folder for you. Then on this side, ensure it is on webbings, and on the font, ensure it is on entire font. Once it's there, you scroll down and get to where you have the love symbol and just drag it out, then close up this side again. Now I'm going to increase it to and give it a color that we also show on the background. So I'll increase it to the size. Let me break this apart. Ctrl K to break apart, or you come to object and break apart. Then on this side, I'm going to delete this my letter O and then bring this particular love shape here and place it so that it will be the same size with this. So now after doing that, I'm going to mirror it the other way around. Now on this side, I'm going to select all of them. After selecting all of them, the next thing it's not really having much space. I'm going to select all of them. Now what I'm going to do is to convert them to curve. Right click and convert them to curve. Then after converting to curve, you wedge them together. You are going to that they will become one. Then on your hairline, I'm going to select a hairline. Let me say 2-point hairline, and let me give it a color that will appear on this particular, that will differentiate it from here. So now after giving it the hairline, I'm going to come to this side and click on convert outline to object. Once I do that, I'm going to have something like this. So I can now shift this and place aside, and let me work with this. So after getting this, what I'm going to do is to come to hit, either I press I on my keyboard or I come to this place we have artistic media to pick it and ensure you are on this. Now I'm going to ensure you also you are on this, you are on this one, you are on brush, and on this side ensure you are on spatters. I can now click on this side and select any one I want to. You can see by the time I select anyone, it's going to appear. So now let me give it a color so that you'll see it. So now by the time it appears here, you can see from here, when I start selecting and scrolling through all of them, you can see the several kind of spatters we actually have. So now from this, you can keep on scrolling until you select the particular one you think is convenient for you to use. So this is that for the spatters. Now I'm going to go through that of calligraphy. Let me show you for calligraphy how they look like. For calligraphy, if you go through them, you will see that you are having several styles here you could choose from. Let me, if you see artistic, it has the way it's own, the way it looks. You can see this is that of the artistic. So if I should click on it and scroll, artistic was the one I used in that particular one I did, you are seeing there. So now you can see several form for this particular one. You can choose, decide to choose any of them for your own design. So now let me turn back. So now let me pick one from these ones you have been seeing here. I may choose, okay, let me say I want to go with this one here. So this is the one I want to go with. So now after getting something like this, you can come through here and select so that you get the actual size of what you need. As you increase, you can see it's increasing the size of this particular. So now if I should reduce it, it's reduced their size. So now I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. This is okay. So now I can leave it this way now, and just after getting this, I'm going to click out. So now I'm going to, now from here, now you can see we have this is the way it looks like here. So now on this particular side, I'm going to let me shift it down, yes, out here, so that you see what will happen here. I'm going to right click on it and break artistic media apart. By the time I break it apart, you can see that this is now separate and this is separate. So now I can delete this one that is here. I don't need it anymore. I only need the artistic media. So now on this, now I'm going to make this 2. Let me bring this here so that you'll be seeing it clearly from the background. Now on this side, now let me shift this also a little bit downward. Now on this one, I'm going to duplicate it. Now after duplicating, I'm going to word them so that they'll still be one. Now after wording them, what I'm going to do is to come to where we have effects. On my effect, I'm going to come to blur, and I'm going to come to Gaussian blur. So when I come to Gaussian blur, this is what I'm having. I'm going to make it the blurriness to be more. I need it to be very blur. I think this should be okay. I think this is okay. So now I can just make it to your own taste. Then once I'm done with this, I'm going to click OK. Now I'm going to select both of them and group them together. But now I'm going to ensure I bring this one up. So I'm going to right click on it and do order. Click on order and send to up of layer. Now select both of them, this and the one you blurred, and click on E, or let me copy here. Once you come to this place, those align to the center. You can see this is what we now have. Now you can see our work is actually coming. The beauty of our work is actually coming out now. So now the next thing I'm going to be doing is to add some kind of effect to this by breaking. I'm going to do this separately. I'm going to have this on the color. Remember we are having it. I'm going to break it into 2. I'm still duplicating it again, but on this one here, I'm going to give it no hairline on it. This one is actually coming with hairline, so I can remove the hairline on this one also. This one no hairline, this one too no hairline. But on this now, I'm going to return it back to this place where we have this, or I can select both of them and group them together. Now on this one, take it in, then on this, now have this. Okay, now on this particular one I'm having, I can ungroup them now. Then when I ungroup, you can see I can pick them individually. Once I click on it, I can now apply a different color to it. You can see how I can apply a different color to this one also. Let me say I'm applying this, then select them this way, apply. Then on this side, I'm going to, let me say pick, let me just make use of what I have before. Now I'm having this, let me leave it the way it is. Now you can see if I wanted this to be bent the way I did this, now yes, where this is where I'm going to do some little adjustment from where what I was having here. Now before, if I needed it to be bent this way, what you will actually do is to get, like, now let me show you something. I'm going to get all this text, the one I did now, I'm going to get it down. Now on this, let me, on this one now, I'm going to hold it and rotate it the way I want it to be. Now I'm going to now adjust this, bring it inside a little so it looks like what we are having in our prototype here. So now I'm going to, this was how I made it to be. Then try to transform your text a little, work on the arrangement. So now this was actually what I was having there. So now from here, now the next thing I did was to group it together. Now the same procedure I did for this other one, I'm going to do the same thing now, but this time around I'm having them as multicolors. So now I'm going to, remember I have, now on this one I'm going to come to effect, on blur, Gaussian blur, maintain it that way. Okay, now I'll select the both of them and group, align them together and group them together. After doing that, the next thing I'm going to do is to now bring it to this. I'm going to take this to the top, and on this one try to align them together. So you can now see this is what we now have. It's not looking as if it's glowing in that particular side. So now after getting this, what I'm going to do is to get something like my star. How I created the star that looks as if it's glowing, is shiny here, is to first of all get my, I got a circle and I got a rectangle. This was what I used to create those, the star. Get my line, I want to mark the center of this place, so this is my center. Okay, now pick my shape tool, then convert this to curve. Now on the center I'm going to mark, and this one too on the center, I'm going to mark this point on the center, mark this point. Now come down here to on the center, I'm going to mark it, then click out this other one, delete. I can now delete this. So now I now have on this side, now I'm going to, let me say I'm going to making use of this color, take out the line. Now I'm going to now reduce it a little so that it will be much more tinier. So now on this side I'm going to apply, let me apply this color. Now no hairline. On this side I'm going to pick, then fill this with this, and then this center the same color, and on this side I'm going to drag the transparency, full transparency. Then on this I'm going to reduce this side a little. Now this is what I now have. So now you can see I can reduce it to any way and use this as a kind of lightning effect on my text. So now on this side I'm going to, on my star, I'm not yet done with my star. This is the first hand, I'm going to rotate it, but before I release I right click to duplicate. Now I'm going to do the same thing, I'm going to group them together. It shows at the end. Reduce it. Okay, now on this one, group them together, send them upward on this. Now group them together. Now this is exactly what I did here. So now you can now adjust this and place them where you want it to be. You can actually do several of these with different colors. This was actually what I did, but now I went through into changing this particular star, the blue colors, into a red color so that it will blend with this particular section with what I have here. So now you can see this is actually how I came up with this particular design. The same procedure actually applied to this other one here, to the heart I created here. For example, let me show you something. On that of the heart, I did something like this, and let me just do it. Run a quick fast one for you. Really don't want the video to be lengthy, that's why I'm going to run it fast. We'll be missing some steps out here now. Okay, let me just say from here I'm going to go straight into applying my effects. Let's see if it's going to give me what I want. Let's see, calligraphy, and let me choose from here and see. Sparta. Okay, why it refused to? Now you can see I actually tried applying this particular effect to this particular text. It refuses to apply. This is because this particular text is not an object. This effect can only apply to an object, so I have to first of all convert this text to an object. Sorry, I have to convert it to an object. Convert to an object. So now convert it to object. Now after converting to object, let's try to apply this effect and see. Let me say I'm using spatters. You can see it's actually applying. You can see it actually applied to my text. So let me say this is what I'm using. I'm going to just pick this for the meantime. Now give it your own different color. Let me try and bring it to the background so that you see how it looks like. So now by the time I bring it to this background now and I try breaking it apart, let me break it apart. Let me break it apart and get my text out. Now I'm going to bring it inside, ungroup it. By the time I ungroup it, you can see it's having its own several different colors entirely. It's having its own different colors entirely. I can also do the same thing to this. Maybe give this side a green. So this is exactly what I did to the text over there, red. So you can see where the same multicolor I had here, you can see the same effect applied here. You just, depending on the particular one you choose, that will give you this particular effect. If you're still watching this video and you have not yet considered subscribing to my channel, please hit on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you get notified each time I upload new videos. I believe in this part, this is where I'm going to stop in this particular section of this tutorial. So you could actually watch other of my videos so as to learn so many other tricks you can apply to your work in CorelDraw. Until next time, bye.